All right, this weekend, a teenager is inspiring people to come out and find a cure for a disease that affects more than 1.5 million Americans. 13-year-old Jackson Pipe and his family started supporting Camp Oasis, which helps kids with Crohn's or colitis. They started that back in 2011. And joining me this morning is his mom, Rhonda, and we're also joined by Sarah Arminiak from the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. Jackson, how did you get involved with Camp Oasis?
Well, when we really first started, Well,
let me ask you this. Well, most people don't know what Crohn's is. How does Crohn's manifest itself, or colitis, in you?
Well, what really affects me is my Crohn's, and how it affects me is that I can't do stuff like normal people can.
What can't you do that normal people?
Like physical sports, and that's basically it. And
Okay.
not a lot of swimming.
And when you engage in physical sports or swim, how does it make you feel?
Like a normal person.
You feel good when you're able to do that?
Yeah.
All right. And Mom, when did you first discover that something is going on here?
Right. He was 5 days old, and he started to have blood in his diaper. And so it took about 3 years for us to finally, 2 different hospitals, a lot of angels along the way, ended up finally having a diagnosis of Crohn's when he was 3. And since that time, he's had a lot of bumps in the road, but one of the things that he's learned along the way, and the camp has really taught him, I think, is that he's not alone. And it's been instrumental. The boy that we sent away to camp that first year is not the boy that returned to us. And to this day, just thinking about it almost makes me want to cry, because he was so scared and did not have a lot of self-confidence. And when he returned from that camp, it was an amazing, amazing thing to see.
And Sarah, this weekend, what can people do to help create more experiences like what the Jacksons are?
So we have our Take Steps walk coming up this Saturday at Meininger Park in Royal Oak, and they can sign up at takesteps.org and search the Detroit Walk. And every dollar that we raise is going to help support camp and support getting more children there and making sure that we can find a cure for all of these Americans that have this.
And if you'd like to register, there's the information on your screen. The event is this Saturday at 9 o'clock, and you can go to cctakesteps.org to find out more information.
Absolutely.
And to register. Jackson, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I appreciate it. Rhonda, Sarah, appreciate it too. We'll be right back.